Hello guys, welcome back once again to the channel. It's been a while since we uploaded a video, and in today's video we are going to be working on a beauty makeup flyer design. Without much ado, let's just delve right into it. So anytime we want to work on a design, we need to always create a new document, alright? So we can use the shortcut Ctrl N or possibly click on the plus icon right here. Okay. You can click on the plus icon right here, which opens up this pop-up menu. So we need to specify the name of the design. So this is going to be beauty, right? Beauty makeup flyer design. Alright, so the page dimension we are going to be dealing with is A4 size. So you click on the page size right here, which has a pop down arrow, and choose A4. Then we use a portrait orientation for this design. Now when done with that, quickly go ahead and click on OK. So this is the workspace where we are going to be having all our design resources and any design works to be done within. So the next thing you want to do is to import in your design resources. So Ctrl I to import, which takes you to your storage. Okay, so you locate where your design resources are. Remember, after the end of this video, a link will be provided in the description where you access the resources used. Okay, so when done watching the video, when done watching a tutorial, we will to access those resources and try designing the same artwork yourself. Okay, so I have mine right here in this folder. Highlight all, click on import, and position them right on the workspace. Okay. If you are new to the channel or probably new to the software, there is a video guide for beginners on how to go about CorelDraw designing software. So there is really no need to worry so much. If you haven't watched it yet, do well to check through the videos and you are good to go. The very next thing we are going to do is to create a background. So we use the rectangle to create this shape, specify the dimension. The width is going to be 210 and height of 297. Sorry, okay. 210 and this is going to be 297. Great, then press P on your keyboard to center alignment. Then we need to take up the outline. Every time you are working, we need to take up the outline. I always say this, unless you have a reason not to. Alright. So you click on this drop down arrow, choose none. Good. Very good. Now we are going to apply color to this. Okay, so we use this very color, walnut. Now to adjust the shade of the color, you click on this very box here. Okay, click on that and choose color west. Then adjust this a bit to increase the shade of the walnut color. Good. I think it's okay. Very good. When done with that, you quickly click on OK. So this is what you are going to have. Okay. Then you use the rectangle tool once again, create this shape right here, right click on it and choose convert to curves. Then click on the shape tool, delete this very knot. Okay, so to delete a knot, you double click on it. To add a knot, you double click on the line. Okay. So you click on it once again and choose convert to curve on the property bar. Great. Then you drag this way. Okay. You need to adjust this a bit. Alright. Great. You need to adjust this a bit. Very good. Okay. So we can apply a color of white. Okay, so you can see that very well. Take off the outline. Now use the shortcut Ctrl C, Ctrl V to make a duplicate of that. Go back to the shape tool and drag this very bottom. Okay, this knot, drag it down a bit. Ctrl pitch down to send it behind. Okay, and you apply this very color to it. Alright, then make another copy and paste of that using the shape tool once again. Drag and adjust this way. Okay, then this time we are going to apply a light yellow to that, so you send that behind. Okay, now the very next thing you need to do is to power click this image into your white object. So you right click, select power click, and click on the object. Now to adjust the image in the object, you click on edit, right here, adjust it till it fits perfectly well. Okay, now let's rotate this a bit. So when you click on it once, being on the pick tool, you are going to have the coordinates with these black boxes, and when you click on it once again, it turns into what? Curves. Okay, so you work on that, adjust this a bit. Okay, very good. When done with that, simply click on finish. Now we are going to select all this, okay, all three objects, and power click into the background. So you right click, select power click, and click on the background. I think we can work on adjusting that. So you simply click on the power click, edit power click, and push this out a bit. Okay, very good. Now we need to edit this as well, so you open up this very object, adjust this down a bit. Okay, great. The very next thing we want to do is to create circles. Okay, so we can have these images placed with them. So we use the ellipse tool for that. Hold down Ctrl and double click as you drag. Okay, so this way you get a perfect shape. So you get a perfect shape. So you are going to give this a color of white. Take out the outline. Make a duplicate. Ctrl C, Ctrl V. Increase the size a bit, Ctrl page down to send it behind, and apply this very color. Hope you can see that. Great. So you can reduce this a bit. Alright, now make a copy of this as well and paste. Increase the size as well. Very good. Take the fill by clicking on this very box with the red bar within, then give it an outline of 2. Now the style, we are going to be using this dotted form, so you can see that, right? Then you right click on this very color and set to outline color. Now this looks really nice, right? Great. So you make a duplicate of this, reduce the size. Alright, another duplicate, Ctrl D, Ctrl D to duplicate. If you don't want to go with that, you can use Ctrl C, Ctrl D. Okay, it will work the same way. Alright. And the very next thing is to power click our images into these very circles. So So the very first one is this. You right click, select bar clip and place it within that. Okay. Right click, bar clip, and there we go. Great. Now we need to adjust this. We need to fit it perfectly. So you click on edit, select your image, rotate this as well. Alright. Then scale it up. Okay. Scale this up a bit. Make sure you adjust it so you get a perfect fitting you want. Alright. This is perfect. Okay, very good. And the very next thing is start clipping this as well into this. Okay. This looks okay, right? So we are going to go ahead with this one as well. Right click, select bar clip, click on that. Let's edit this a bit so we don't have any issue with it not being perfectly fitting. Right, so you rotate this as well. This as well. Bring this down, increase the size. Okay. Very good. Alright, so the very next thing we are going to do, is to create a circle right here. Okay. Then we apply a chalk. A sand color to the stick of the outline. Make a duplicate, Ctrl D, okay? Ctrl D to make a duplicate. Give this color, Ctrl page down to send it behind. Adjust this a bit, okay? Ctrl D as well to have this. I want to get a shape out of it, so Ctrl C, Ctrl V. Good. Apply a different color to this to see the difference between the two. I'm gonna have to increase the size of this a bit. Great. Then select all these and click on trim. Okay. And now you can delete this, and this is what you are going to have. Alright. This is what we are going to have. This looks really good. Alright, so you can increase the size of this a bit. Okay, now select all these and Ctrl G to go. Right click, bar clip as well into the background. Edit bar clip. Then move this down a bit. Great. Then you position this image. Position this image right on top of this. Now the next thing is to bring in our text elements. So anytime I'm working on designs, I just try to create a Word file where I have all the text elements. Okay, so to do that, we are going to have to go to Word, copy all the text elements. Alright, copy all the text elements, go back to CorelDraw, click on the text to Ctrl V to paste. Great, so these are the text elements we are going to be using for this design. So we have this very first ones, Ctrl C, right, paste it right here. Okay, then we need to separate this, the name from the tag, so Ctrl K, position this down, and we are going to be using a font called Marginian. Separate this as well, Ctrl K, right, apply a sound color, font we are going to be using for this is TWC, very first. Okay, great. This is looking really nice. Now we only need to fill out these details as well, and we are almost done. So the font as well is going to be TWC. Remember, anytime we are working on designs, limit the number of fonts to at most 3. Alright, at most 3. It just makes your work look very professional. Okay, so we need to reduce the spacing right here, separate our services, make these caps. So you highlight or go to text, change case and select uppercase. Okay, you don't really need to go back having to type everything in caps. So you just position this right here. Alright, use your pen tool and draw the shape. Okay, that's good. Take up the outline and adjust it a bit. Alright, great. So you make duplicates of that for the other services as well. Alright, highlight or C to center align them. Position them down a bit. Okay, so we have the contact details as well, which we need to consider every time we are working on this kind of artworks. There is always a need to have contact details, location, and social media handles. So here we have Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. So this time we don't just want to go with text, but then we'll be using the icons to represent all this. Alright, so contact us. So you can give this very color. Okay, as well isn't needed. Great. So we can change this as well to apps. Select L to left align. Now the very next thing we need to do is delete the text elements right here is to extract the various vector files we have. So to do that, we can change the color directly, okay, or use them in their PNG form. So we need to trace them out of the bitmap image. So you go to trace bitmap, outline trace, and line art. Alright, trace bitmap, outline trace, line art. And that should work perfectly fine. So you give it some time. After it's done, click on OK. And this time it can be separated from the bitmap. And the color as well can be changed. You can see that, right? Great. So we are going to rotate this with Control Page up. Rotate this way. Apply a sun color to it. Okay, right click, select file. I make a duplicate. In doing that, we need to open up the file group. Control D to duplicate. And you drag this to this very bottom. One back in this very brush right here. Great. Then we apply this very color just to look a bit faded in there. Okay. Very good. Now up is our contact and location details, right? Contact and location details. So we go through the same process as well. Trace bitmap, line art, and give that some time. The progress is normally seen here. Okay, you can see that it's increasing at 100, then it's done extracting. Click on OK as well. Separate this from this, delete this. Now this is a group item, so you need to separate them. Okay, so to do that, we use Control U. Control U in separating group items. So we delete this as well. Okay. And we are going to have to delete the white ones as well out of this, so you can just select all by dragging across. Sorry. Okay, so I have to do that one time. Alright, so we put this color, this very color group as well. Great. You highlight all and position them. Okay, right here. Alright, I have to separate this control field. Okay. Alright, this looks great. Okay, so the very next thing we have is the contact detail, right? So you go through the same process once again. select this out, delete the bitmap, control U to this select, okay, to ungroup them. You don't really need all these, you only want this, okay. Alright, this looks perfect. So you are going to have to apply the same color to this as well. Alright, I think we need a contact details. So with the contact icon as well, so we are going to have to import that. Control I, should be on desktop. Great. Expand that as well. Excellent. Okay. Just have to position this right here. Alright. So in changing the color of these, all you need to do is to select or make a duplicate. You don't really need to go through the same process. Make a duplicate. Then you are going to be using this very color, okay, for this. Then with this, we change it to this very same color right here and increase the shade of our selected color. Alright, click on OK and that should be fine. So guys, this is what we have at the end of this video. I'm sure you've learned a lot. If you are new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe, like, comment and share. Alright, and always turn the notification bell on anytime we update videos so you don't miss them. Thank you very much and see you in our next video.